So I'm about to show you how to lose at Blaze. So I got 9 minutes. So I keep talking on my channel about winning, winning, winning. And what winning really is about minimizing your losses as much as possible. Now, the reality is I had two chances to sell, but I'm trying to play for my mobile. I'm actually traveling right now. I'm on my laptop currently. My family's we're on our way to an Alaskan cruise. I'm looking out the window right now at this hotel. We're on the 39th floor, and it's ridiculous looking out across the water right now. We leave on the cruise tomorrow. So that's put me in a position where I'm playing from my mobile device mostly. And I did get lucky last night and got a really good sell. So I'm just waiting to see what happens. After that sale, I rolled a little bit, but this morning, sorry, I'm getting some notifications, but this morning, let me see what's going on here. Might be something I need to pay attention to. It's just a fellow blazer. But now I'm just waiting. I got some rolls in last night at a good rate because the price dropped. I couldn't get many rolls in. I sold really good. I sold at 1.15 last night, but I couldn't get many additional rolls in at that rate just because on the mobile device the interface just isn't. It's just not as good. The UI, especially with your wallet or whatnot. But that's okay. You can at least sell from your wallet if you're paying attention. And I've only got 7 minutes left, so I'm most likely gonna sell at a loss. Part of these I got probably 8,000, 5 to 8,000 of these points I got last night when the rate was really low. And I've talked about before how you roll by, roll by. You come over to the machine, you roll, you get your points. Your points show up here, and then you sell your points ideally when the rate's high, over 1.05, because when you roll a machine, you're rolling at a 5% fee basically. You get, when you make a roll, the points that you get is 5% less than if it was like, there was no fee or no edge against you. By the way, that 5% edge goes mostly to the dividends of the Blaze token. But when the rate's really low, you buy it. What is it, like a? Is it a? I think it's a 10% premium. Let's see how buying works. Let me stop that. So, all right. So that was my wife calling. But anyway, so you roll at a 5% fee, but when the price drops really low, you'll see that the buying rate will be below 1. A lot of people like to buy when the rate's below 1. I personally like to buy when the rate's at about 98. And the reason is because when you buy, there's no fee. There's no fee. You buy at a premium compared to the current rate, but within 12 hours, you're going to hit 1 several times. And if you just sold those points alone when it hit 1, you're still going to have a 2% advantage in your favor. So technically, I'm actually got a little bit of an advantage. I'll have a little bit of profit on those 5 or 10 points because I don't ever buy this high. I don't buy when the buying rate is this high. So it actually went super low last night. I couldn't buy enough. Again, it was using the mobile interface. I just could not buy enough. So before the rate started ticking up. So that's okay. It is what it is. I'm just watching here. People are talking about TikTok wealth. What's your plan? What's your plan? My plan is not to roll. I rolled earlier. I rolled earlier for more time. I was about to run out, and I rolled earlier for more time. And the reason I rolled is because there were some big rolls coming over here, and I thought, you know what? And the nickname was matching rolls, so I thought let's add some volatility. It did go up to 1, maybe just over 1, but I mean, I go basically. My goal is to go to 1.05. Or just sell out at the last minute, literally the last minute. Yeah, I saw rat ball suggestions. But he only got 12K in his wallet. Yeah, that's right. So I'm not gonna do that, and I'm just gonna wait till the last minute and sell out. I bought some time though, thinking that it might spike a little bit. The only reason I have rolled several times to extend. And I find that you don't get enough time by rolling for it to actually matter. Unless there's a big person behind you, you can come to statistics. And like CryptoBack is right behind me. And he watches this channel as well. Great job, CryptoBack. But if there was like, if he was behind me and he had a lot more and he was close to me, say he had like 41,000 or 50,000 points. What happens is when there's less points in circulation, then the bets move this price a lot more. So you could extend if there was a big bet behind you, and the only reason to do that is to kind of buy a little bit of time, hoping that when there's more volatility in the market, people start playing kings or whatnot, then it would be beneficial to you. But now I'm literally just going to sell at the last minute. That's exactly right. That's exactly what I'm going to do, cross. 0.988 isn't all that bad. It could be worse. It's bad to me because I want to sell at 1.05 and above every chance I get, or as close to that. But I don't have a crystal ball, so that's why I don't like the idea. I did try for a while selling at 1 in the last hour, thinking that I might not hit that again. But twice when I did that, before the hour was out, I was watching and we hit 1.05. It's just, it can be, the rate price can be unpredictable. It can be unpredictable. That's why you always want your Telegram set up. Your Telegram Blaze alerts. Right here. You always want your Blaze alert set up. And that's t.me/Blaze alerts, if you're wondering. And you just minimize this. And if you have alerts, you have access to desktop, laptop pretty easily. Or, you know, maybe you're better at the mobile interface than I am. I'm not great on mobile. I'm one of those guys that don't even like to text a whole lot. Hopefully he does what I did, sell and fire away. Nope, Rackball, if you watch this video, I'm definitely not going to do that. Definitely not going to do that. Only because I might would do it to collect points if I was at home, at least a little bit, because I like to have some points. But I would most likely wait for the rate to move, either go down a little bit or go up closer to get over 1. And I would, you know, roll, and I like to have about 25% of my wallet with points. So I'm about to sell here because nothing exciting is going to happen. If I was a big Kings player, and I'm not, because I think there's a little more gambling in Kings, but if you hit 1,000 or 2,500 Kings bet and try to take Kings, you could definitely probably push that up to 1, pretty close to it, if not over. But I'm just going to sell out. Just going to sell out. Gonna sell. I'll let it milk for a little bit. Wait just a minute. Now you always want to sell your points, because if you don't, you'll automatically sell when time runs out at a 10% penalty. That's a negative EV move all day long. EV is expected value. That's a negative expected value move all day long. That's not going to work in your favor, ever. All right, I'm out of here. That's what I had to do for now. Going through. Done. Alright, I'm out. So let's see where we're at. Here's the good news. I'm up a little bit over yesterday. I know. I appreciate everyone helping me out, by the way. But I was watching it. 32. I was down to 30 yesterday. I would have been at almost 33, almost 34 had I been able to sell at 1.05. But that's okay. I'll take it. Here's the thing. The strategy that I use is not about never losing. It's about minimizing the losses. And it's really hard. I mean, if you're able to sell at every opportunity that you have, it's really hard to lose. I mean, this is one of those things where you keep it up. Cross. Yeah, Cross, you're exactly right when you watch this video. I know you watch this channel. Big shout out to you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Rackball. Dunny boy. Appreciate you. Backward. I've already sold. See, there's a lag, by the way, on their end. There's a lag on statistics, but we can see that I sold. Everyone's just trying to help me out, which is awesome. Yep, I sold. Listen, there's nothing like this. Keep in mind, the thing about Blaze Economy that's so incredible is the number one thing is that you can earn Tron playing. You literally can earn Tron playing, which means that you're mining tokens for a profit, not at a loss, like on TronBet, none of those. TronBet, 888, you know, Tron Vegas, whatever. You're actually mining tokens, and you can do it at a profit, or at the very least cheaper. I see people in chat sometimes saying, "Oh, I just bought some tokens over on, you know, Kiwi or whatever," and they're talking about this token going on Tron Trade. But why would you buy tokens when you can literally mine them for a profit? But I get it. Some people are just gamblers. It takes discipline to be able to wait out the clock. It takes discipline not to try to force the rate. It takes discipline not to just gamble it up. But Rackball reminded me. Appreciate that, Rackball. You fellas are live on YouTube. Recording now. Go ahead and collect your dividends. You have to wait. Oh, let me just freeze these tokens from earlier. These are Blaze tokens. Oh, you gotta collect your dividends first. So, by the way, yesterday was a low dividend day, and I still got 1,700 Tron. I mean, the second best thing about this platform is the dividends are just stable. Stable. I know they're working on they announced in Telegram they're working on a token burn, which is going to be awesome. I think they're going to gamify it a little bit if they can, which is even better, as opposed to just using like fees to burn. I don't know exactly what they got in mind. I got 3,000 Blaze tokens. This is the best token I've ever owned, by the way. The best token I've ever owned. It's because you get dividends daily and they're pretty consistent. Look at that price spike. See, now I'm going to have to roll. CryptoBack had to show up here. Start rolling. CryptoBack, good job. Now I'm going to have to start rolling. Hey, if you want to get or learn more about Blaze strategies, then be sure to subscribe to my email list down below. Crypto Passive Profits. I talk about Crypto Tab Browser. I talk about Blaze. The majority of what's in that series is about Blaze right now. Look at this. So see, he's missed his bets. If he'd have won, this rate would have dropped really low, which would have been creating some great buying opportunities. And now it's just a matter of, this rate is a cumulative of everybody's actions, basically. And yeah, you got to get lucky or unlucky when you roll the machine, but it doesn't actually matter. It doesn't matter that he lost as much because there's only a 5% edge against him. The reality is this. I'm going to have to start rolling. Look at that. Nickname done shot up in here. Oh, yeah, he won. Bam, he just dropped it way down. And it doesn't matter that he won. Keep in mind, there's only a 5% edge. Short term, long term, when you bet, you're going to win and lose, win and lose, win and lose. But you only got a 5% edge, meaning if you play enough bets over time, thousands of bets, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 bets, 10,000 bets, you're going to get really close to a 5% edge on your bet. So as long as you're selling at 1.05, you're getting Blaze for free. Every time you sell over 1.05, which you will sell over 1.5 often, every time you sell over 1.5, then statistically, in the long run, you're basically like the house and you're playing with the edge in your favor, so to speak, for lack of better terms. I didn't even get to sell my own crap because the roll went so high. That's awesome. If he would have sold, it was high enough that he could have sold, but it also could have went higher. All right, I'm going to wrap this up because it doesn't look like we're going to get any more crazy action right now. That might have been crazy, and I would love to get on camera, be able to get on camera some crazy rolls, and you can see how that goes down because there's nothing like it. Absolutely nothing like it. Thank you so much for watching. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions about Blaze, put them down in the comments, and I will try to answer. If you're a Blaze player yourself, please give me a shout out down in the comments because I believe Blaze Economy right now is the most innovative and most unique game in the Tron DApp space by far. There's literally nothing that compares to it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe out there. Keep that crypto safe.